topic of today is the cause of the high rate of divorce in society today.
Hey, hi everyone, and how is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing great, and thank you for always stopping by to watch your girls' video. I quite appreciate everyone. For my old subscribers, thank you so much, and for my new subscribers, please don't forget to watch this video. And if you're coming for the very first time, don't forget to give this video a thumb up and subscribe to this wonderful channel. And the last video I made, I appreciated Bijo, Kechi Cynthia TV for her super chat. I made a video before that one, and I begged for $4 to complete my target and threshold. And she really immediately super chatted me. Please, if you have not heard me to appreciate her, please do. Nkechi Cynthia, once again, I'm grateful. Then after that, Mommy didn't know it had been completed. I just woke up the next day and I was blessed with a notification of a 5 whooping pounds super chat from Mama Ifechi. Mommy Ifechi, I don't even know how to appreciate you. Allow me to use this grammar. Your own wonderfulity. Yeah, because it passed wonderful. Your own wonderfulity is just much. So we'll just to wake up and see blessings from you. This triple, please stand well. And see blessings from you. Mommy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. That 5 pounds, it means a lot to me. That super chat, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You've always been there. You've always come to I don't even know. I don't know how to appreciate you. I don't know what to say. Please, I'm so grateful for that super chat. Please, guys, help me to appreciate Mommy Ifechi for the super chat, super thank, because I was even off the video. She just watched. I don't know why the much slipping of tongue this time. I'm sorry. So I was done with the video, and the next day I woke up, I received notification of her super chat, super 10, but I've not made a video since then. So I started to appreciate her before I started the topic I have for us today. Mommy, thank you so much. I am so grateful for all you do, for all your kindness towards me. May God bless and replenish your pockets. Your rivers will never run dry. All right, guys, my topic for today is the major reasons for the high rate of divorce in the world today. The major reason for the high rate of divorce in the world today. Yes, without wasting much of our time, let me just say there are many points. I'll just talk about few today. So the first one I'm going to talk is marrying a stranger. Yes, exactly. Some people marry a stranger. Getting married to someone you don't know. I know someone would say, if not a stranger, are you going to marry your blood relative? Are you going to marry your relative? No, that's not what I mean. When I say getting married to stranger, just listen. I'm going to do analogy of this particular point. Marrying a stranger. Yes, you aren't expected to marry your brother, your sister, or your blood relative. Even if it's not your blood relative, as long as you're from the same place, you aren't expected to marry someone related to you. That's not what I mean by a stranger is. Remember, as many relationship educators, counselors, pages, schools of thought keep hammering on having a kind of a courtship before you get married to anyone. As a lady, before you say yes to any guy, when someone says I want to marry you, something we call love at first sight. Yes, someone might see you and love you at just first sight. So will even be so excited enough to even want to propose at that first day they meet you. Yeah, especially ladies. Guys sometimes don't bother much about this. They might say they want to propose, they want to get married to you, especially those ones that come from call them Akata, the states abroad, and they see someone that they are attracted to. They get attracted to someone that has to do with you, your color, the way you behave, the way you speak, and your attitude you exhibit in the public where they are present. So they say this and they get attracted to you, and they don't want to waste time to date. They do not have much time to stay, and they want to propose and get married to you, and you quickly jump at it. You may be lucky to get the right person, but it is a stranger. When the person sees for the first time, the next day he proposes, you jump at it, you get married, you marry a stranger. So it now needs you to take your time. He married a stranger to you, also married a stranger. So it's not left for two of you while studying yourself while in the marriage already. if you've accepted and he marries, he brings you in, you've moved in with him. It's not left for two of you to study yourself why you and this marriage. If it works out, good. If it doesn't work out, no one to blame. You blame yourself because you married a stranger. No matter how in the head you are, no matter how serious or how fast you need, how quick you need something, take your time to have little time to study someone. It mustn't be so long because, as a matter of fact, we don't even approve that too long relationship. Do you understand? Get into relationship with someone you want to get married to or you want to say yes to. Get into relationship. If the person is so much in the head, the person should give you a little time. He or she to need a little time, to study each other, no matter how little it is. Yes. Don't ask me how do you study each other. That's a topic for another day. But I want to tell you what marrying a stranger is. That person that has come, just see you, get freaked by whatever he sees in you and proposes immediately. You accept it and the person brings you in. Quickly you move in. You start living like husband and wife. You are strangers, total strangers to each other. But you now need to study each other. You are not studying to say no. You are not going out. You only study to say, this is the, person, is that how you do this? This is not the way I do things. It should be this way. It's left for you to accept it. Anyway, that's not the way I do mine too, but no problem, I want to go. Let me do your way. Let me go your way. Do you understand? You are strangers trying to study stranger, your fellow stranger in the house, and want to understand and to reason together. You can understand each other and reason together. You can decide to respect each other's likes and dislikes. When you decide to do this, irrespective of how it affects you, how it goes against your own policy, your own likes and your own dislikes, you want to accept this and live by it. This is fine. This is why you see people marry strangers and they want to live fine, but it does not go well and work same in every marriages. So because when you have come in to live in this stranger's house, or when you've brought in this stranger in your house, and the way this person lives his life does not please you, and you've tried your best to understand, you've tried your best to reason, you've tried your best to take it, to accept it, it's not working with you. Probably it's affecting you. Yeah, but there's some lifestyle that affect each other's lifestyle. Yes, it does. There's some lifestyles that affect each other's lifestyle. If you marry a drunk couple that drinks so much, a person does not just drink and come home and sleep. This person drinks, misbehaves from wherever he has gotten drunk and start coming home. The person starts misbehaving from there till he gets home. Come in the house, you vomit, you pee, poo, you pee everywhere, mess up the whole place, and you accept your partner to accept this. The person cleans up the first day, second day, and you accept the person to accept it. It's not always easy, and the person says, "I don't want to do it again." That is where divorce starts hitting, ringing in the person's mind. Yes. I'm just giving an instance, or you bring in someone that doesn't know how to cook, and you've tried your best to put this person through, because the person has no interest in cooking and doesn't care how you go about doing good food, doesn't want to learn. All this person cares about is, I don't want to cook, I don't know how to cook. In our house, we never cooked. We had maid, so we have to bring in maid. And as a man, you don't need a maid. Do you understand? You don't need a maid. And you want her to cook. She keeps cooking bad food. That's if anything that she agrees to cook. Or you keep eating out, which is not good in your system. What do? This is when divorce or cheating starts ringing in your mind. So many things happen, many things occur in a marriage when you marry strangers. We advise courtship. That is the only remedy. Study this person a little. If it takes you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months to study this person, 6 months or a year, please do. All right, just do. Take your time to know 1 or 2. At least you mustn't know all about the person you're just meeting for the first time. I want to propose to the person. I want to say yes to this person. You may not be able to study everything about this, but at least get to know about 60% of this person's lifestyle. If 50% of someone's lifestyle is okay, but you may manage the other 50%. Yes, you may manage it. But if you never knew any of these lifestyles, you get in this marriage with this person, and by the time you start to witness 1, 2, 3, 4, the lights went off and okay, sorry, that's my ring light tripped off and came back, because I think the lights went off and came back. So that's where problem comes in, because this is attitude you never noticed, and it started coming up, and you try to see if you can change it. You can't change it. If you can teach this person to at least be a bit better on this aspect of life, it's not coming up well, and you want to manage it, you can't manage it. You want to tolerate it, you can't tolerate it because it's not going well with you. What do? This is when divorce start ringing in your mind. So find out time to date this person a little, court this person a little. Courtship is like when you're in school, you want to study, have a course you want to study. Do you understand? Study this person a little. See if it will go. And have you seen in a situation where someone is married with kids abroad? You abandon them, you come home to get married to someone, and when this person talks about bringing her to the States, he said, no, you will reside in this country. I don't want you there. You start giving excuses why you can't bring, just framing up stories why you can't bring this person up there. Meanwhile, you are married with kids. You may be having issues with that one there, but that doesn't mean you've divorced properly. Even if you've married there and you are divorced, and this person isn't aware of it, it's cheating. It's a disguise. You came in a disguise to marry this person. So this is why it is good for someone to cut a little. To know if someone is married there with kids and no longer with the wife and is told by it, that's no problem. What goes against that? That someone has married, but doesn't mean you can't marry again. But it is worse when you are ignorant of it and you accept to jump into this marriage and discover later when you've already said yes, I've gotten this ring and you've already gone to take that oath, and now you want to go out because you've seen something that you can't tolerate, you can't do it in that marriage. That is marrying a stranger. That's why we advise you have to do a courtship. No matter how little it is, no matter how short it is, you have to study the person you want to bring in your house to be your wife. You have to study the person you want to say yes to. You want to move inward to live forever. This is your life partner. Why it is called life partner? Because it is meant, if it is going well, it is meant to last forever, perpetually, till life or death do you part. That's why it's a life partner. So why do you want to jump into something that will take you up for life? It's a journey that you run till the end of your life. So that is why we advise you don't marry a stranger. Take your time to date this person a little and know if it would go well. Then if there are some weaknesses, because we wouldn't say you might see every virtue you seek. I've always advised 100 or 50 or 60% positive virtues you see in this man woman want to call yours. It's okay. Nobody has it all. So take your time to date and cut this person a little to know how good or bad it is. If you can go for this, if you can't, please don't, to avoid going in there. And the next thing you want to talk about is divorce. That's first. The second point is when you marry without love. Yes, exactly. When you marry without love, when you don't love whom you are getting married to, most especially on the side of guys too. Initially I used to think it was on the side of ladies only. When they see money, they see flashy and the material things, when they see affluence, when they see wealth, they jump into this marriage. They don't care and they keep claiming will develop love. And some people would even advise that you see parents. That is so disappointing. Let me use that grammar. You see some parents are advising their child, the daughter, money is there. This guy has everything to take care of you. So what else are you looking for? Forget about love. Love not they put food for table. But with time you will begin to love him. Okay? When he starts pampering you, start spoiling you with money, with material things your name, you begin to love him. Now lie. I am telling you, if that love isn't there, it will never be there. Unless God does a miracle, fine. You now turn to love whom you never loved. I mean, when this person has been coming and you try to see if you can love this person, you can't. You discover that you can't. You've tried the best for the while he's been coming to see if you can love him. For some time, like months or years, you discover that you can't. And someone talks you into this marriage, or material things attract you into this marriage. Affluence attract into this marriage, and now you are there. You've tried to love, you can't. The love they told you will develop, you can't develop it. The love you think you will begin to love, or love things you think you can ignore, since everything that matters is there, money is there, everything is there, you can't. That's not looking for a way to go. Yes, especially where you try to say no, maybe you ask no one is sitting me, so I would rather go, let me leave. You start thinking about living, and if it is not thinking about living, you might think about cheating. Yeah, some ladies are like that when they are in a marriage, when they've discovered that everything they require is there, but that love isn't there. Remember, whatever you do, affection is the key. Yes, affection is the key. Even the father, if you check maybe 80% of ladies today, if you ask them about the criteria they seek from a man they want to get married to, it must be an already made. There must be money, there must be car, there must be houses, there must be properties. It's not a nice idea, it's not a nice request to make if all these are there. But if it's the only thing you want for a man you want to get married to, don't just accept it whenever that kind comes to you. And when you move in there, don't complain. Everything you take. Not every wealthy man is bad. But know that some of them that are wealthy are made. Maybe not they are made, some were once that poor church rat you don't want to have. And a lady was there waiting, enduring with them until they get to that stage. Don't go and snatch them from them. If you don't snatch, they'll bring you in there and the material things you want, you keep enjoying it. At the point you can't again, because as a married woman, you need love, you need affection, and you aren't getting it. Either you think of cheating or you think of divorce. Sometimes you may not think of divorce, you may think of cheating. That is when you are the only person that has no love in that marriage. If the guy loves you and you don't love him, he might be spoiling you with a lot of things, material things you require, you want, car, houses, properties, affluence, you enjoy it. But because you don't love him, you may think of cheating. You don't want to go because everything you get, you want, you ask for, you get. So you don't want to go. You will be there, but the only thing you will think of cheating. Remember, if he discovers that you cheat, he won't let that marriage continue with ask for it. That is to say, if you don't ask for the divorce, he will be the one to ask for the divorce. Because why? You married whom you don't love. And you come in there, you try to love it, it isn't working. You now try to find an alternative of cheating him, and he cannot take it. He said, no, go. He want to bring someone that would love and cherish him. Well, when it is from the side of the guy, there's some guys not all want to go for love. There are some guys, the first attraction pushes them into marriage. Yes, you know how today is. Many ladies aren't any longer satisfied with the nature God has given them. Let's keep skin color aside. It's not always the case. Keep it aside. Not every guy's skin color attracts. But this time is boob and boot. Yeah, many ladies have gone on the knife to reshape the size of the boob God gave them and the size of the boot they are made with. They are born with, same. So they've gone on the knives to make sure they've gotten the shape that attracts men out there. So if you are the type, this kind of a shape or a fake life attracts, and now you don't want to care about those 9 positive virtues that the lady should possess, a wife material should possess. The only thing you care of are those physical outlook, those outward look that was not natural, that came by knife and surgery, and now that's what attracts you, bring the person in. Now, even though those things, who doesn't like beauty? That you like beauty, this is why you brought her in. But now, aside beauty, there are other things. The more beautiful thing a rightful husband wants is those home virtues expected of a married woman. Yeah, beauty is there when you want to go out with her. She looks good for you, both in and outside the house. But now, the other beauty qualities you expect from her as a married woman aren't showcasing. So what do you want to do? You start getting irritated. At this point, that shape that gets you attracted would never matter anything to you again. Now you start looking for a wife material. So what comes to your mind this time? Divorce. Either divorce or you bring in a second wife. And in a marriage, where a second wife is brought in, has the peace of the house would not be there. No matter what you try to do to bring it forth, it can never come forth. So this is the major reasons. There are many other reasons. There's high rate of divorce. Now, another thing is fake. When you go into dishonesty, when you go into a marriage with a fake life. Yes, exactly. When you go into a marriage with a fake life, some guys would go and borrow They will go and borrow. When they see that you're the type that like material things, they'll see your taste and they want to have you. They will go and borrow things that look like those things you want, and they will flash it to your face. You fall for it, and you say yes. When they bring you in, gradually they begin to give back what belongs to Peter and what belongs to Paul. The house that we are bringing you in while you were coming for this marriage proposal, while you were coming, the house we are bringing you in isn't theirs. Now they have to leave, and after marriage, probably you do your honeymoon there for some weeks or months, as the case may be. You now move into his rightful apartment. He said, "No, I cannot be here." What are you saying? This is marriage based on lies. Okay, let me use dishonesty. It's the same thing, but this is marriage based on lies. Marriage based on lies, on fake life. Even sometimes it comes from the side of ladies too. A lady might tell you she is what she isn't not. She might present to be what she is not, and this is what you want as a guy. So you go for this. At the end of the day, you discover everything was lies, and you don't want again. These, among other points, among other factors to say, are the major reasons why there are high rates of divorce today. So what do we suggest? Fine. The first one is don't marry a stranger. Like I said when I was starting this video, I'm not saying you should marry your blood relative, no, but don't marry a stranger. Cut the person you want to marry for some time, no matter how little it is. Yes, be in a relationship, date for some time, no matter how little it is, to see if you can discover some things of this person you may or may not like. All right, that's for secondly. Please, if you must marry for money, consider love first. Probably I will love you and they must have money. Yes, you can consider this too. But if you marry for money alone, then it might resort to the stage of I want to go. Where there is no money and there is true love, I am telling you, this love dwells, peace and harmony dwells, because you reason together, you plan your things together. When I say there is no money, I don't mean you will go hungry. Why would you go hungry if all hands are on deck? Because sometimes when you see ladies saying, I can't marry a guy that doesn't have money, that is not wealthy, that doesn't have houses everywhere, and because they are idle. Yes, when you are working, you have something you are doing, you have to provide, bring something to the table. The guy brings something to the table. You will never go hungry. But you might not have the kind of a man that rings bell out there, but you will never go hungry. What am I saying? All hands must be on deck so that you don't go hungry, but marry for love. Then thirdly, be honest. Don't say you have what you don't have. Don't bring in a woman with lies, because this is things she seems to like. I don't have all that, but I love her. So let me present all that. When she comes in and we are married, she cannot move her. She will go. She will go. Even if it's survey, some ladies will say, this is what my parents are, this, I do this, I do that, this is where I was, this is what I do. I don't know, they don't do all those things. And the guy may not be so what grammar do I investigative enough to discover that all you're telling me my lies. Only when you come in, I discover that I can cook this, I can cook that. I don't know, there's that I can't cook shit. You can't even wash, clean. Now I say, I don't want. There are many other reasons. You can add your own on the comment section, but these are the few ones I want to measure today. I can do part 2 of this if you demand on the comment section. I can do part 2 and mention some other points, but there are the 3 major points that I've given you solution of the way. Oh, light is gone, my ring light has gone off, so you can see it has dimmed, but I'm ending this video now. So thank you for watching. This is a premiere video, right? So if you've watched this extent, thank you so much. Please don't forget to super chat. Oh, why is Lisa going off and on? Super chat your girl. Super chat your girl. Please don't hesitate to super chat your girl. It's very, very important. Please join my membership. Join my membership. I will drop the link on the comment section. Please join my membership to assist your girl to grow. And don't forget to give this video a thumb up, and don't forget to share this video for whoever needs to learn from this. Thank you, much appreciated. See you again on my next video, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.